there's not really much we can do about it. So, it's all I've basically done is showing you the basics of motion tuning and moving sprites. A good example of ability is, well, Super Mario Bros. Z, made by, I don't know, I forgot who his name was, but the point is, the animation is called Super Mario Bros. Z. I'll have it somewhere on YouTube. Go out and find it. And yeah, besides that, some really important commands. Import. Import allows you to import stuff to stage, like music, and other such things. So when you go import, library, find your song, put it in there. Export is for saving, like, images, like when you want to make a short, like, animation for your signature on a form. That's when you want to use export image or movie. Or when you, like, want to upload your animation to YouTube, but YouTube doesn't take .swf files, which is the file that Flash usually exports. So by usually saves it. So using export, you can export an AVI to your Windows media editor, and then just convert it to, like, the file that YouTube takes. Then we have edit, which you can figure out later. View, which is rulers and other such things. Inserts, yada yada yada. One last thing, rulers. Rulers are good because they'll show you'll be able to set guides. Now guides are things that show you where things are, which is good when you have a background. A background will go over your background color, so you won't be able to see where the screen ends and where the screen begins. Which is why, at the end of the screens, you'll want to put a little guide on each side of the screen and at the bottom of the screen as well. That way you know where the screen ends and where the screen begins on all sides. It's a good thing, the good thing that they gave us guides. We're gonna really need them. Then we just have text options like alignment. We already told you about the basic modifiers. Controls like play to see. Now you see the control, which shows you basically what you just did, yada yada. The rest of the stuff you really don't need to know. And yeah, that's just the basics. What you basically learned is some of the tools, what the colors, the difference between the main timeline, where to get sprites, how to create a symbol, your first guide that we did. And the symbol is actually here in the library, which when you play looks like the animation, as you can see. And oh my god, I just realized why the animation isn't smooth. Copy, paste, and yeah, actually looks a lot smoother now. That's how it works. Well, yeah, basically shows you convert the symbols, which is a good idea because that way you can just post like 3 of this. You can just, like, instead of like making the same thing over and over again, you can just take it from the library, drag it onto there, and it'll be there. You see? And what the background color is, basic frame rate, height and width, the tools, colors, and the last thing I have to teach you for today is layers. Layers is, well, where everything is in organization. Now, layer 1 is basically, let's call it our background. No, wait, let's call layer 3 our background, because you're something animated on layer 1. Layer 3 will be our background. What we're going to do is we're going to make a little box. A little green box. It's not green. No, green. Yay, green. Now watch this. I'm going to lock the layer so that way we don't mess with it. We're going to go to layer 2. And we're going to make our selection tool. gonna go here, drag the beat that doesn't move here at the bottom. We're gonna make a keyframe here. Convert to keyframe. We're gonna move this one over here. Then we're going to create a motion tween. What we just did is we just made a beat that is above the background layer. That way it looks like he's actually walking on something and he's actually somewhere instead of in the place of non-existence, or the white space as it's commonly referred to as. So it's a very good thing to have a background in sprite animations. It's actually one of the main reasons people look at your sprite animations, because you have a background in the first place. If you don't got one, well, you're probably not going to get that far. But that's not the point. Now, yeah, it's basically everything you really need to know. I mean, if there's anything I wasn't clear on, you can always PM me or email me at like trc163gmail.com. You know, because now what people gotta get a Gmail. Like, just PM me and I can be a little more clear or a little more in depth for you. So yeah, that's basically everything you need to know about Flash and things you need to know. So this was Sordain. Good night, everybody. Keep your feet on the stars. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep rooting for the stars. Good night, and keep on dancing.